Well, thanks, Neil, for those kind comments. NV Energy is proud to support our state's university system, and we look forward to working with the graduates of these programs that we're supporting for renewable energy engineers of the next generation. I want to thank especially Senator Reid for once again inviting me. It's an honor to be here to share with you what NV Energy is doing to support Nevada's development of renewable energy and what our company is doing to help shape Nevada's energy future. For the last several years, NV Energy has been following a three-part energy strategy for us to become the premier provider of energy for our state. And I'd like to review with you the successes of the past several years, starting with this three-part energy strategy, energy efficiency and conservation. These programs, including the providing of rebates for things like compact fluorescent light bulbs through retailers such as Costco, have done a lot in meeting our clean energy needs in this state. In 2010 alone, these investments reduced energy consumption statewide by 400 million kilowatt hours, which is about 1.5% of the total energy demand in this state. That's enough energy to power about 35,000 homes. Through this energy efficiency, we also have something called renewable generation, supported by our Public Utilities Commission, which has made small-scale solar, wind, and hydro a reality for more than 1,200 customers, including residential, small business, government, buildings, and schools. We've supported these customers' desire to expand their use of green energy with more than $75 million of rebates for the installation of nearly 20 megawatts for these projects. This morning, Mr. Burst talked about smart grid technology, and I'm pleased to say that our smart home program, which we call NV Energize, is also going strong. We've gone from being a fast follower to being an industry leader in this transformative technology. We were the first investor-owned utility in the United States to reach an agreement with the Department of Energy for a $139 million grant for NV Energize, providing nearly 50% of the funding for this project for the benefit of the customers of NV Energy. The deployment of smart meters as part of NV Energize has created about 200 new jobs. And so far, we've installed about 400,000 new smart meters in southern Nevada, and we will complete our installation of almost 1.5 million new meters by the end of 2012. And soon, all the customers that currently have these smart meters will have access to online tools that will help them manage their energy use like never before. They will potentially further reduce Nevada's use of fossil fuels for energy production, while at the same time lowering our customers' bills. Let me turn now to the second part of our energy strategy, renewable energy. Back in 1997, Nevada was one of the first states in the country to recognize the importance of this form of electricity production through the passage of a bill that our state legislature was in the forefront of, requiring a certain percentage of energy produced in the state to come from renewable sources. NV Energy is very proud to be meeting our state's visionary mandate, as mentioned by Governor Sandoval, for renewable energy. We have more than 1,200 megawatts of renewable energy under contract, including several projects that will begin operating over the next couple of years. And putting this in perspective, our peak demand on a day like today statewide will be about 7,000 megawatts. So as a result of these operating projects, as well as new construction, NV Energy is on track to meet our state's goal of achieving 1/4 of its energy production from renewables by 2025. In the 1980s, the first commercial-scale geothermal resources were developed, and currently our state has more in the queue for further development of this kind of green energy than any other state in the United States. In addition, our renewable portfolio has expanded to reflect diversity of these resources throughout our state. We've added new technologies. Governor Sandoval mentioned one of them, the first-of-a-kind solar reserve project in Tonopah that includes storage to allow electricity to be produced after the sun sets. Vice President Biden this morning mentioned another project under development, the Spring Valley Wind Project, which is the first major Nevada project using wind as a resource. Vice President Biden also mentioned the capturing of waste heat, and we have a project that captures waste heat from a compressor station on the Kern River pipeline and produces electricity. So we are looking at new technologies that will continue to enhance Nevada's leadership in renewable energy. Renewable energy projects are usually developed in remote locations, and as a result, transmission lines are necessary to move energy from the projects to where the electricity is needed. Vice President Biden again mentioned this morning the One Nevada transmission line. It's a major construction project that starts at Ely, Nevada, and terminates at a substation in southern Nevada. Online, as we call it, has begun construction and will for the first time electrically link the northern and southern electrical systems, and we expect to complete this project by the end of next year. This project is being built in partnership with LS Power, and with the great support of Senator Reid. The line is an imperative for enhancing renewable energy throughout our state. It will allow us to deliver the plentiful geothermal resources that exist in northern Nevada statewide, but only currently available in northern Nevada, and the same is true in southern Nevada. The only place that can be delivered is in southern Nevada. This transmission line will allow us to interchange those resources. And it'll also provide access to wind energy, which without that line likely would not be developed in this state. Online will also assure greater reliability and will allow our customers to share the generating resources that NV Energy owns throughout the state. This project will create approximately 400 new jobs during construction and is supported by a $343 million loan guarantee from the Department of Energy. Online will terminate at the Harry Allen substation, which is adjacent to NV Energy's recently completed Harry Allen generating plant, which leads me to the third part of our energy strategy. The new Harry Allen plant is a highly efficient 500-megawatt natural gas combined cycle generating station. It marks the completion of a major building initiative NV Energy began in 2006 to make Nevada more energy independent. Our generation portfolio in Nevada has grown 2.5-fold in the past 5 years. There's no other company in the United States that can make that statement. And all of our new generation uses clean natural gas and far less water than older plants, very important in desert climate. NV Energy is now capable of producing more than 80% of the energy needs of our state, up from about 35% in 2005. With the successes that we've had in the past several years comes the opportunity to evolve our strategy. Without a doubt, renewable energy will continue to play an important role in Nevada's energy future. Our state has bountiful renewable energy resources that will provide Nevadans the opportunity to benefit from developing these resources to produce energy not just within our state, but to sell to other states, as you heard Governor Brown and Governor Sandoval discussing. Governor Sandoval and Governor Reid have made this a key initiative for our state, and NV Energy is very excited to be part of this initiative to make renewable energy more of the mix and to bring this to fruition. Our initiatives in transmission for export of renewable energy include determining the interest from project developers and others in expanding our state's renewable energy production. And finally, our Smart Home Initiative, NV Energize, will provide nearly real-time information to our customers on their energy usage and their bills, including month-to-date usage and alerts when a customer-set monthly dollar amount has been reached. I expect that this project, NV Energize, will transform the relationship we have with our customers, giving them tools to analyze their energy usage, providing new energy efficiency projects and programs and options, and improving customer service. This year's Clean Energy Summit spotlights the innovation in technology and investments in energy security and independence that are helping make the United States competitive in the global energy markets. I'm proud of what NV Energy is doing and will do to help support that vision. Again, I want to thank Senator Reid for his support of these important projects. His advocacy on the part of energy advances in Nevada and nationally have been vital to the growing landscape of clean energy in our state. Thanks for the opportunity of being here. Look forward to seeing you next year.